everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, and we're back with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. Remember, we are in the midst of a blizzard here, that's why we got a whole bunch of snowflakes running around. Hopefully, this goes by pretty quickly. We're at about 150, oh, okay, 250. It's going all over the place with how many cold citizens we have. We should have plenty of fuels to keep them warm, get them back warmed up. Lots of coal going on, we got plenty of domestic fuel stored up, food's looking good. Also, the other thing that I wanted to do before I forgot about it, and that was update the quarry. We only have so much steel, so let's go ahead and utilize that. So stone is a big issue for us right now. You can see we have 0. So we're working on that. We'll upgrade that quarry. And then we do have a second one working down over in here, trying to get some more stone going on. I did put in a whole bunch more homes down over in here. A lot of luxury houses, trying to lower our stress levels and increase our fertility rate. We do have a good amount of building kits, so I think we'll be able to afford all of this. And then, of course, looks like glass is running out here. So we may need to add in another kiln for glass. Let's go ahead and check on the sand situation. Sand's looking great. So that means, yep, we are going to need another kiln. So let's go ahead, we'll get 2 more placed. We'll probably need some more brick as well. So we'll go ahead, we'll get those guys underway. So it looks like we got a couple problems going on over in here. That means we are going to need a repair shop. So let's go ahead and we'll grab another one. We do have one, well, it's a little far away for this little area. So we'll just go ahead, we'll get one built up for this side of the world. And let's come up over in here. Let's see if we can find that repair shop and add a couple more workers to it. Here it is. Go ahead and let's bring that up to 4 total. I think that was the only repair person we had running around, so that's a good thing to catch. We do have some immigrants on the way as well, so we'll probably grab those people. But if we come back over in our little area over in here, we have some points to spend. So we have the Sun Temple and the Giant Arch, which we could get. We have 1500 and 1500, but the Sun Temple is going to require stone and lamp oil, where the Giant Arch is going to require stone and stone. We do have the lamp oil created, so I think we're going to go ahead and build the Sun Temple. Now, the commercial side of things, we could wait a little bit more, get luxury hotel, get a restaurant, get this other stuff going. The reason why I don't want to go this route is because we have been having to fill this stuff with things. So I don't want to do that right now. So let's go ahead and work on our Sun Temple. Get that unlocked, come over in here, Tourist DLC, Sun Temple, grab it. And we'll go ahead and we'll find a good spot for this guy. Oh, look at this. Can't overlap with another attraction structure's range. So I thought that this blue was, you know, for everything, that we had to fit most of the things in this area. It looks like it's a whole separate deal. Interesting. Okay, well, got the pirate park up there, then that means let's go ahead. The Sun Temple on the river might be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and we'll plop this guy down. Interesting. Okay, so let's do that. We obviously are going to need to tie in some roads and whatnot, but what I also would like to do, I guess, is we got to build a hotel down here. We got to build that other thing that we have for the tourist DLC, the cafe, there it is, and the pub. So we need these things as well, but we can't do that just yet. We gotta wait till this guy's completed, and that's gonna take a minute because we need a lot of stone. So that's underway. Interesting. So now we know that these are whole separate entities, and we are gonna be needing their own separate things. So 449 points left. We got to wait some time before we can do much more. But we do have everything operational up over in here, looking all right. We could use some coffee. Could use some more coffee. And then, of course, the veggie salad and salted fish are the common goods we have in here. We don't really have anything else from this list. Now, we could do, I believe we have chestnuts. So that might be something to expand on a little bit more. We do have immigrants arriving. That's really great timing. So 25 immigrants. Okay, yeah, we'll take those people. And nobody's got a home, but we're working on building these, and they look like they're coming together. So that's awesome. We could go ahead, and we do have a little bit of grove action over in here for some coffee. What we could do is expand this a little bit more and do another grove, and we can start to produce some chestnuts over in here, and then we can utilize those as, I guess, just something to eat? I don't know, something for the attraction area. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to put that there. Let's go grab our grove, and we'll just do a couple of 10 by 10s in here. Nothing crazy. I don't think we're going to use a whole lot of these guys, but we'll just do that for now. And we'll get that stuff started. So 29 laborers. We got plenty of people left. And looking at our resources, we're kind of dwindling in a couple spots. One thing that I do want to check while I'm thinking about it is salt. It looks like we're gonna need some more salt workers, so we can go ahead and get a couple more of these guys going on. Get that set up right there. That'll work just fine, and then we can even do another one right in that area. So let's go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and grab our storage yard, and then we'll fill in that little area. Perfect. Okay, so those are gonna get built up. We should have the materials for this. Yep, looking all right. Good, good, good. Okay, these guys are still looking for some stone. That's just fine. How does this looking? That just needs some hammers. Okay, that's perfect. Let's prioritize that. Get that quarry done. That's going to be 10 people over into that quarry. And that's going to put us down to about 18 laborers or so. So we probably want to hold off with much more building because we do want to get a couple of pieces in here. Do we have a caravan out right now? We do not. So we maybe want to consider a caravan. Let's go ahead and see what we can sell here. All right, so here's what we got set up. We got several items we're going to sell for about 16,000 gold, and then we have some puppies that we're going to buy for about 10,000. So we will do this little transaction here. We'll get that underway. We got 10 more labors, but I do think a couple of things have probably been completed in that time. Ooh, this mine is empty, so we'll go ahead and we'll adjust that. And then we'll go ahead and we could put those 10 workers back over in here. Oh, we do have one more tech point. What I think we're going to do, let's get the exploration technology as well. So we have exploitation, and now we'll get the exploration. So we're going to increase the depth of the quarry with the exploitation, and then the depth of the mine with the exploration. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll come to this mine. We're going to go ahead and upgrade more cut stone. So we really need to get that stone figured out. Looks like we still need more quarry stuff, and yeah, we ran out of steel. So I was worried about that. So we should maybe work on refining our steel process a little bit more here. So we have the one smelter that's running, and what's the problem here? It looks like we need some more fuels. Fuel factory, we can deal with that. Let's go ahead and grab you. And then let's go ahead and I want to add one more fuel factory over in here and get that going. Okay, so we'll get that underway, and then hopefully that will be enough, but we'll see. What are the upgrades for the fuel factory? Oh, we could do that pretty easily. A brick kiln, 50 brick. Improve work efficiency by 10%. Not bad, we could probably do that. And nothing else though. So yeah, let's get these bricks figured out. We're probably gonna want some more clay. What are we looking like for clay? About 1,000, we're doing okay. So another kiln would be a good idea. So let's go ahead, we do have these guys. So we'll do one for glass, one for brick. So guys, we got that figured out. Saltworks? Oh yeah, our saltworks is up and running now over in here. Perfect. So we'll get this other one built up. That's gonna be 2 more laborers. We'll be down to 11. Looks like we don't have any shoes going on around town here, so that might be an oversight that I did there. Let's see. Let's draw shoes. Well, yeah, we got to get some shoes going on here. Increases movement speed of citizens. So yeah, we definitely want to get that happening. So we'll just queue it up. You know what? We'll get one worker in there going. We have 9 left. We won't go very much more, but we'll start with that. And then 2 more people on the salt work. So how's this looking now? Still 0. Okay, so that's perfect. We'll get the salt going a little bit better. And then we have the 2 carrying workshops right over in here that are utilizing that salt and making salted fish for us. So not only are we utilizing that salted fish for just food for us here, that is also being used over in here when we have any, I guess. It looks like we also need some more veggie salad. So a couple of things that our guests are utilizing and we're utilizing as a town that we probably want to increase the production of quite a bit. These houses over in here are looking great. We have lots and lots of luxury houses getting built up. We got 4 more down on the bottom here. So we should be looking pretty decent as far as, well, we got some people who don't have homes yet. Still building a couple houses. A couple more senior homes would also probably be beneficial. These are both full up, so we got our grove. Chestnut. So let's go over here and we'll find chestnuts, and then we're going to ban them. And now we will, I think, well, this is going to be a good test anyways. So if we ban the chestnuts, I know that the town won't use them, but I'm wondering if they will be utilized over in here anywhere. So the reason why I said chestnuts was because if we say cafe and we go over in here, we can find there is chestnuts right here. So we'll mark that as, yep, use that. So a couple other things. This is more high-end goods, but we can't quite deal with any of that right now. We just had a ship pull away, and it had a very interesting book, and that book for 3,000 coins was Enjoy Life. And look what this does. Stress is minus 10%, hunger is minus 15, and thirst is minus 10%. So a pretty good book, I would say. What I'd like to do is come over here into our school, grab this guy. We should be able to remove this and then add a textbook. We're going to add Enjoy Life to this school, and we'll get that underway. That'd be great. Now, it looks like we might be kind of hurting for our paper stock. So we did have this little area right in here, making tons of paper. Let's go ahead and add another worker in there. And I just want to double check. It looks like our water and our timber is looking good over in here. We may just need another paper mill. So that could be an easy thing to grab. We'll go ahead and get this guy started up. We do have a little area we were working on over in this space for this type of thing. Let's go ahead and we'll get that guy right there. Perfect. Okay, we did get our 2 kilns built up. We have one running on brick, one running on sand. And again, they're missing those fuels. So we're still building that fuel factory over in here. Hopefully it'll be enough for us. Let's just double check, make sure we got 2 people on all of these fuel factories. Well, there we go. We added 2 more people in. That's really great. And we did complete our senior quarry, so we got 10 more people back in there. We should be raking in lots and lots of rocks. Weird thing to think about, raking in rocks. But anyways, we got the rocks coming in now, and we did complete the senior mine upgrade to our mine over in here. We got people back working, getting some iron ore for us, and the same thing happened to this mine. So this guy is now underway of being upgraded. Looks like we need some more cut stone. We got a new mine, fresh one over in here, still good to go. Haven't utilized that, and we're probably not going to do that just now. All the houses are all built up, and we did get our caravan back, so let's come back over in here, and we got a couple homes to upgrade. We have 10 puppies, so we can go ahead and we will make sure that as many of these luxury houses as we can here. All right, and the last of 10 puppies is now homed. Great, so we got all those guys going. That's going to help us, of course, with our fertility rate. Still not looking that great, but we're working on it. It looks like our chestnut grove it's groving. It's got some stuff going on over there. That's awesome. And then we did get a couple new edicts, so I want to show those off. So we have the Palace of Justice. We have been building a handful of these offices of edict dissemination around town to increase our cap on our edicts, and we're now sitting at 5,500 as a cap. So I have 5,430 in there. A couple of things I added in. We did add in the booming marketplace. Simple construction, that was the big one. The required construction materials for housing type structures decreases by 25%. That's pretty good. And then we have the marketplace over in here is expanded by 20%. Practice makes perfect. The growth rate of proficiency level increases by 25%. I thought that was a good idea. And I think that was all the other ones that we added in. So there's a couple cheaper ones like here, neat and tidy. The agriculture experience, that's pretty cheap, nothing hard to do. So we'll probably want to go ahead and grab a couple more of these offices of edict dissemination, and we'll get those guys going as well. So we'll do one right there, and we'll probably be able to fit one more somewhere in here right there. Perfect. So 2 more offices going in. We'll get those guys started up, and we're still waiting on the Sun Temple. We almost have enough stone. Not quite there, but we'll see that shortly, hopefully. We can't build anything around it yet, so we're just kind of hanging out for that. Oh, our hospitals. I forgot that we did that in the last episode, I think it was. But I don't think we have upgraded anybody yet. And it doesn't look like it. So we should probably do that. We only want to do one at a time here. I think we'll just start with whatever one this one is. We'll upgrade that. Oh, it's that steel problem again. Okay, so maybe not quite gonna upgrade that yet. We finally have the stone, it looks like. So let's get this thing built up. We really need to get these fuel factories up and operating a little bit better here. So we have significantly more brick than before. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these brick upgrades going in our fuel factory, increasing the work efficiency by 10%. Kind of an easy little thing. 200 brick for everything that's all said and done. Pretty easy to deal with. Iron tools are looking great. That's awesome. I've been exporting tools, so that's why I'm leaving up a surplus of that. 6 more tourists want to be our friend. Up to 43 people. Okay, so that's looking great. And you know, I was looking around, and our veggie stuff, our veggie processing plant, it's hanging out most of the time. There's not enough broccoli, not enough stuff going on. So I don't want to take away peas from the farms, because that's what we really need as far as food production. This is giving us 1,000 P a year, so that's really good. So what I think I'm going to do, we're going to expand our farming area a little bit. I think we're going to come up over in here. We do have a little wiggle room for some more farm action, and I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We'll put those guys right over in here, standard farms, because they're easier, and I think we'll just kind of fill in the space. That's pretty horrible, isn't it? But I'm just going to leave it because I can utilize the space for some extra storage. We obviously, there's some right here, but I feel like it never really hurts to have too much storage going on. Now, of course, this probably isn't going to be enough to have enough broccoli for our veggie processing plants. If we really wanted to do that, we'd probably have to ban broccoli. And you know, that you might be able to do that. Maybe we try that. And let's see where we sit as far as food goes if we do ban broccoli. We'll come up to our stock management here, and then we will ban broccoli. So we'll get that broccoli banned, and then we'll just keep our eyes on what's going on with our food. See, our peas are sitting really high right now, so if this starts to get pretty low, we do have our back up of the broccoli, of course, and then the fish kind of fluctuating a little bit, but there it is. So the fish banning is working perfect because we are making salted fish. We're consuming it very quickly, of course, so we probably could do with a couple more curing workshops. So we probably could do that. Let's go ahead and we'll grab another curing workshop. We do have enough salt going around now, so probably can get away with this, and I think we'll just go ahead and we'll plop this guy here, and you know, can we grab one more? I'm gonna go like that. Now, I don't really like to build on the river like that, but on a curve like this, I'm not gonna really be able to build much else of anything. So that's just what we're gonna be able to do there. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that there. So we don't have a warehouse that fits that space very good, so we're just gonna go ahead and do a little storage yard. All right, that is all set up. Yep, and these guys are looking for stone again. So stone, big problem for us. We're working on it, of course. We got that guy going. We mentioned that. Do we have upgrades for this? Okay, so we could do this. So when you have your senior quarry, at least this is how it was before, and you upgrade it, if you do upgrade this to a deep quarry, you lose your upgrade. So I don't really want to rush into that. I don't really want to lose the upgrade. So we're just going to hold off on any of that business for right now. Now let's come back over in here. Look at that. The Sun Temple is completed. We're going to start promoting. I wonder... The access shop is different. It isn't. Okay, good. It shouldn't be. I just wanted to make sure. So let's see if we can get a good look at this building here. All right, looks pretty cool. We can go ahead and get a couple of little things going on in here. A couple of touristy attraction things. Go ahead and go like that. We want a hotel. Get the hotel started. Cafe, of course. And then the little pub guy. Okay, so we'll get these three things started up. And we can take some time and probably decorate this in a little bit here. We're just going to go ahead for now, and we'll build a couple of roads around this. And then let's see what we need here. Cotton cloth, we need a lot of that. We need stone, and stone. Okay, so we could do a trade. Get some more cotton cloth going on, and see what stones we could get. Stone, of course, is very heavy, so that limits our trading capability with that. But let's go ahead. I'm going to set up another caravan for Meow. So we have about 11,000 coming in, and then we're going to spend about 3,000. Going to get a little bit of cotton cloth, a little bit of stone coming in. That'll be a pretty good transaction. So we'll go ahead and get this guy started. All right, and now that that's out and about, we'll get that coming in, and then we can start to work on more of these things a little bit more. And how's our steel looking? I would really like to start upgrading one of our clinics. Steel's looking good enough. We're going to go ahead and do that. So we got a couple of books that just showed up on the dock here. We have the recitation set. And this is going to, just reduce stress by 10%. That's really good. On architecture, tool durability plus 20%, maintenance of tools, the durability of iron tools specifically plus 20%, and then quality food. The hunger of meat from simple foods plus 5%. Interesting couple of books there. We're going to go ahead and I really hate spending our points because I really don't like spending our silver coins because we're trying to get those, but this really is going to help us with our stress situation. That's 15,000. Holy cow. That's going to be quite a bit. What we're trying to do with our silver coins, remember, is save up for mulberry seeds. It's kind of a ways out, trying to get some silk happening, but we're going to go ahead and make up the difference and do this transaction. Let's get this thing going on for sure. And we do have our one little school over in here where we adjusted this earlier to enjoy life. And wow, I like that inventory plus 30 as well. Let's see if we got another school or we can update something here. Max thirst 5, max health 5. And that's pretty not exciting. And then in warm fire, we have warmth plus 5%, and then durability of rough clothes plus 20. Let's swap out warm fire for this recitation set. Oh, we can't. Only available for advanced school. Okay, well, I guess if we come up over in here, we do have a couple points. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. As far as advanced school goes, I don't see that, but let's go ahead and grab our boarding school and the academy. And the reason why I'm going to go for academy is because you get 3 points for getting the academy learned. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, this is the advanced school, the academy. Okay, we'll get that. What do you need? Furniture? Okay, looks like we need to get some furniture. So 4 points. Let's go for some construction furniture, and then let's go up to trades, and then let's grab the carving workshop, and then travel light. And then we're gonna leave the 1 point for right now. Couple good things that we can start to get going on here. Our senior mine got completed. Okay, how you doing on iron ore? You know, let's just cut that off. We're doing okay for iron ore right now. We'll watch it, but if we need to adjust it, we will. How are we looking for refined fuels? This is saying that we have plenty. Let's bump that up to 1,000. Really make sure that we have enough stored up. And let's get some of these things going on. Can I just upgrade these schools to advanced schools? I can't. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Here is the academy and the boarding school. Let's go ahead and get... Well, I guess we can't build these because we need a furniture workshop first. We need to get that furniture coming in. So we can't do anything with that. Let's go ahead and we'll come up over in here and we're going to have our luxury furniture factory. Can we do that? We can do that. So let's go ahead and grab this. And the reason why we're going straight for this is because we can't build the other buildings until we have the furniture stuff going on. So we have some timber right in here coming in. Let's go ahead and we'll utilize this space for some furniture factory action. And I think we'll probably want more than one. We'll do the 2 for now, but let's pause this guy, get this guy completed, come back, and then we'll reactivate it. Cut stone, still waiting on that. We still got our caravan out and about, so some of that's on the way here. We got our pub completed over in this little area. Excellent. Let's get some coffee going. Now, some beer would be great if we could get that rolling. Let's go ahead. Oh, I did this last time too. We'll get coffee, get sell. Okay, so that's underway. Okay, that's good. So we got our cafe here. Looks like I forgot to activate chestnuts, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna see if they get stocked over in here. Because if they do, then we know that things can be banned but then also sold, so that'll be good information to have. So let's get some chestnuts over in here. We don't really have any gift goods or anything like that we can really utilize. Another thing that would be kind of good to get into here pretty soon is this candy workshop that's going to help us with our happiness. Be a really good one to try out. Oh, but we have the winery, which we haven't done anything with. Recently, the workers at the curing workshop noticed that several pieces of meat frying in the sun will go missing every day. They suspected that some naughty kids had taken them, but could never catch the culprit in action. Should we further look into this case? We'll assign some citizens to guard the place. The man on duty waited until midnight, only to find the culprit was a group of kittens. 8 cats. All right. So what I was saying before, we got our drinks here. So let's go ahead and we'll find winery, and we'll try and get some winery going. I don't think we can really do much with it yet, but we'll get it going just like some of this other stuff we got around here, and we'll utilize that. Okay. There's the winery. Get that started up. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Of course, need some stone, so we can't quite do anything with that just yet. All right, I think this will be a good spot to call this episode. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Settlement Survival. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your evening, day, or night, and I'll talk to you again real soon.